next fight brought to you by Hanson's Excavating and Trucking. This amateur fight in the 160-pound division will be contested over three 3-minute rounds. In the blue corner from Knuckles in Calgary, Alberta, with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, Hayden Harrison!
Coming on down right now out of Knuckles MMA with a 2-1 amateur record is Hayden Harrison. And I was talking to him, and he brought his manager with him, and his manager, not the typical manager you would say, his mom at the weigh-in was the biggest proponent of Hayden Harrison. She told me all about him. Yeah. He's a very exciting fighter, very much built like those really great fighters that we have seen. He's long, he's lean, he's muscular, he's athletic. He has a full-time job at Air Canada, and for this fight decided to take 1 month of paid vacation to be able to train for it. Went to Thailand, studied with them in Thailand, some Thai kickboxing, and is now getting ready for this fight.
Oh, incredible. Those are great bosses. Give you a month off.
Well, he did earn it. He said he'd been working on that paid vacation for a long time, but he's very excited to get in this cage and be able to show who the new Hayden Harrison is, he says.
Well, you know, spending a month in Thailand with those expert strikers, it would do a lot of good for your game.
Well, let's meet Hayden's opponent right now.
In the red corner, returning to the cage, fighting out of CMC Lethbridge, Cornelius Krahn!
Again, you hear the big pop from the Lethbridge crowd is coming down to the cage right now. Cornelius Krahn from the Canadian Martial Arts Center. He, of course, trailed by Lee Meehan, the promoter here, and Jordan Meehan of the UFC, formerly of Strikeforce, has been putting together impressive resume himself. But we talk about Cornelius Krahn. He lives in Coldale, which is about 10 minutes outside of Lethbridge, and comes in a welder by trade. And again, Cornelius Krahn has been spending a lot of time training, 2 or 3 years training, getting ready for this fight, but does have that 1-2 record, so trying to even that up here. Getting some final instructions and some looking over here by Mark Aparicio. Tell us a little bit, Nick, you went 10 wins straight before heading into the UFC and then winning a fight there. Tell us a little bit, you know, after you've had a couple time off, you've had some time off for injury, what it's like to get back into things.
You know what, I gotta say, I mean, the best thing is consistency. You want to be like, maintain your consistency in training. Taking time off is not preferable. If you don't have to, don't do it.
Well, we'll see what Cornelius Krahn has to bring. For our official inductions, we'll throw it up to Vince.
This amateur fight in the 160-pound division, contested over 3 by 3-minute rounds. In the blue corner from Knuckles in Calgary, Alberta, with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss, Hayden Harrison. In the red corner, fighting out of CMC Lethbridge, Cornelius Krahn. The referee for this bout is Chris Vickery.
Chris Vickery, once again, our official in charge here, as Hayden Harrison, who is going to be coming out of the blue corner with the gray trunks, Cornelius Krahn with the black solid trunks, and expect some fireworks in this one. I think this is going to be an excellent fight.
Oy, big shot.
And you can see that Thai background, that 1 month spent in Thailand. An immediate counter cross there by Hayden,
not wasting any time. Those were precision punches too.
Now on top, raining down punches, and again, important that with a bit of a long break in between his last fight and now, that he takes some time to make sure that he's not putting out too much energy at the beginning. He's got to spread it out. Imagine it's a 9-minute fight and be able to be patient.
Absolutely. It's easy to blow so much energy in the early part of a fight that you forget, you know, you've still got a long way to go.
He is in side control now and does have that side choke or arm triangle choke, and doesn't have it locked in too tight yet. has the hip switch, more of a pinning position as a wrestler than a triangle choke, but being very patient.
We call this position a keisakatami, in jiu-jitsu circles. It's a very effective hold-down position, and there is a couple submissions you can get from here if you want to go for it.
See, that's why we bring you in as the expert.
He was going in for an arm triangle before he abandoned it to go to the ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound seems to be working.
Yeah, I would say the ground and pound has got a lot more high percentage.
Excellent pass there. That was a technical pass. Crossed the legs, was able to get into the mount, and now does have a back position, being very patient. And like I said,
for the arm bar.
Very impressive by Hayden Harrison, but good work by Cornelius Krahn by able to get on top, and you can hear the pop of the crowd, and a dangerous
sunk in
position
a triangle already. This is one of Hayden's favorite moves. It's a bread and butter move of his, actually. He's very good at his triangles, and it looks like he's got it locked in. I don't know if he's going to get out of this. Cornelius is in big trouble here.
Pulling down, he's going to want to extend those hips, though, with the hips bent.
It's over.
And there's a good tap. Excellent performance by Hayden Harrison, and Hayden Harrison's mom, if you are watching, you did not lie. You said your son was going to impress me, and boy, did he. That was a very impressive performance by Hayden Harrison, all phases. The counter was excellent. It stopped Cornelius Krahn. Then the ground and pound, the grappling. It was phenomenal. And then finally, of course, the submission with the triangle choke.
Yeah, Hayden just completely overwhelmed his opponent. He did not waste any time, and he showed no respect. It was beautiful. It was like clockwork. Great win.
Well, and Hayden Harrison getting a ride here from Zack Snyder, one of his teammates over at Knuckles. And like I said, here's a look at the finish, the triangle. He does get the position, pulls down on the head. Credit to Cornelius Krahn for trying to stack him, but